All right, welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. And we are pleased to be joined by J.R. Todd, who drives the DHL funny car Toyota for Coletta Motorsports. And a big win for him at the Gator Nationals. And also he becomes the seventh different driver to complete the Grand Slam of NHRA racing, which is the Winter Nationals, the Gator Nationals, the U.S. Nationals, and the World Finals. JR, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no problem. So what a weekend it was for you to just get back to racing. And I know I was reading, and also a crazy stat that it's been 526 days since a non-Don Schumacher racing car won in funny car. What was that like to break through and get Coletta that big win at the Gator Nationals for your first time?
It was good that in that streak, it was a pretty big drought for us, not winning any races in 2020 and getting spanked by those Schumacher cars, all season long. So yeah, it was a good way to kick off the season. It was kind of weird and unique to be starting off the season there in Gainesville. We're used to starting out in Pomona, California with the Winter Nationals, but starting out with the Gator Nationals, one of our biggest races of the year, and be able to check that one off the list and add our names to the list of legends that have won that race. That's pretty special to me.
So when you look at this, of course, it was announced today that Pomona, the Winter Nationals, has been postponed, moved, and the next race is going to be at Vegas. What's that going to be like to go there, another place where you won at? What's that going to be like for you?
Hopefully it's a good sign of things to come. We've had a lot of success at that 4-wide event there in the past. And yeah, we got a little break now to, celebrate and do some work back at the shop in Ypsilanti, Michigan. But yeah, here in, 4 weeks, we'll be back in Vegas and hopefully riding that wave of momentum off that Gainesville win and, keep that wave going and keep that DHL Toyota Camry there at the top where it belongs.
So you got that Rowdy, apparently was announced this week, also last week, that Rowdy Energy is going to be part of your team. And of course, for those who don't know, that is Kyle Busch's energy drink. What's that like to have Kyle and his energy drink partner with you guys?
It's a great opportunity. I mean, Rowdy Energy, they're available in all the Cape World stores, and having Cape World as the title sponsor of NHRA drag racing, it's a good fit there. And Kyle, myself, and Sean Langdon, Doug Coletta, we're all under the Toyota banner as well. So it's a lot of ties in there together. And it was pretty neat after winning games. So I got a text from Kyle right before he jumped in his cup car for the race out there in Phoenix, just congratulating us on the win and, and kind of welcoming me to the Rowdy family. So it was definitely a cool way to start off the relationship with them by getting a win for them at the first race of the year, and hopefully we can get many more as 2021 rolls on.
So I know you've always talked about you wanting to run in funny car. You've won a championship, you've won the U.S. Nationals, and it was just since 2017. You've only been in a funny car. This is your 5th season. Are you surprised about all the success you've had with this team?
Yes and no. I'm surprised that I've been able to do as well as I have in the short period of time in funny car, especially when you hear some of the crazy stats and the people that you're listed with. But I got started racing professionally a week after I graduated high school. It's always been a top field dragster. So to rack up what we've done in funny car compared to dragster, it's definitely kind of blown my mind the way it's happened. But I got to give all the success or all the credit for our success to the DHL Toyota guys. I mean, that team, they've had a lot of success in the past, especially with Del Worsham driving, winning the championship, and they won a lot of races. So I'm just the lucky guy to be, driving Scott Coletta's car and, taking over after Del Worsham got out of the seat, and just try not to screw anything up and drive it the best that I can. And I feel like I'm still learning each race on, how to make myself better and not make as many mistakes inside the car.
Yeah, of course, you look at what you talk about how tough a year it was, for the Coletta team. last year, and basically Schumacher basically won like every single race. That's unheard of. And it's also, the John Force cars weren't there. What was, getting that win this for the Gator Nationals? What did that do for the team?
It got everybody's morale back up for sure. I mean, we started off the season with preseason testing the week before there in South Florida and West Palm Beach, and didn't really have a great test like we had hoped and planned for, and then made a few runs there in Gainesville on Wednesday testing just to kind of get ready for that weekend's event. And the car ran better there in Gainesville. And we've had a couple changes with the team, crew guy wise. So just guys leaving and new guys coming. So to get a couple of those new guys their first win, that's always a great way to start the season. And for the guys that have been there in the past that have been used to winning races and have won a championship, it got their morale back up, and definitely got my confidence back up as a driver. So we're definitely ready to get going here in 2021, and hopefully we can complete all the races that are on the schedule, and not like last year where we only got to run 11 events. That was definitely not fun at all. So we're hoping we can make this a legit season and contend for that Camping World Championship.
When you look at you're the 7th driver to complete the Grand Slam in funny car, and you've only been doing this for 5 years. To join the names like John Force, Robert Height, and all those guys, what has it been? What's it like to be in that category?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome looking at that list that won those 4 races and won a championship, and to be able to add my name to that list with guys like Don the Snake Prudhomme. I mean, those are guys that I grew up racing junior dragsters looking up to when I was a kid. And got a call from Snake after we won Gainesville, and he's texting me, congratulate me on winning the Gator Nationals, but also reminding me that he's won it 5 times. So I got some higher goals to achieve if I ever want to be like him. But just to be able to add my name to a list of guys like that, and Kenny Bernstein, who I'm really good friends with his son Brandon, which winning there in Gainesville, I tied career wins with Brandon. So that's pretty special to me as well. Just a lot of things happened after that race that career wise made for a great day.
And what's it like to be part of the Toyota family?
It's great. We actually had some execs there this weekend or last weekend, rooting us on, and to have their support. And TRD does a lot for us outside of the Toyota Camry body and the race car. I mean, what they supply for us in breeding the track for the crew chiefs, that's crucial in making one of these things go down the track, and to have their support behind us, that's what gets us, I think, to the next level, to be able to compete for a championship against the GFR teams and the Don Schumacher teams. And we got a new Toyota body that we're working on developing that hopefully hits the track here in 2022. So we got a lot of exciting things happening with Toyota, and I'm just very lucky and fortunate to be a part of their family.
All right, JR Todd, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us, and good luck at the next race over at Vegas in next month.
Thank you. I appreciate it.